Into everything Monday Night Raw. The guest tomorrow, she's going to have a lot to say, Corey. Rhea Ripley.
Maybe Big E and Sam can get some answers to all the chaos that went down throughout tonight. But right now, in this moment, it is about that man, the Intercontinental Champion, High Impact.
And his opponent,
Intercontinental Champion, but the last time he held the title was back in 2019. And it's his first Intercontinental Championship match since then.
I'm very curious to see what type of strategy Finn Balor employs in this one. Balor, a world-traveled veteran of this game, knows full well he's not going to overpower Braun Breaker. And this is a rare instance where Finn might not be able to outpace his opposition. Finn's going to have to rely on what he knows and wait and hope that Braun Breaker makes a mistake he can capitalize on.
And the thing about Breaker, he makes very few mistakes, right? He doesn't seem to have many weak.
He was shocked when Io pulled the upset.
Maybe he needs some anger management. Perhaps Finn Balor can bring that into play tonight and bring Breaker off his game, the veteran that he is.
I mean, that potentially could be an effective strategy for Finn Balor, because as we're seeing, Balor realizing quickly you cannot impose your own physical will on Braun Breaker.
No, not at all.
Braun is an anomaly. It's like a man who was built in a laboratory. Breaker is something more than human, and Finn Balor's finding that out firsthand right now.
Balor, though, with a great side headlock takedown on Braun Breaker, looking to ground the big man here.
Conversely, if you're Braun Breaker, you can't allow this to become a trap game. We saw it, cover here. We saw it several weeks ago where I think a lot of the WWE Universe expected Rhea Ripley to just run through Io Sky. And everybody was shocked when Braun Breaker being the victim and Finn being the new Intercontinental Champion.
Well, and again, it's WrestleMania season, right? Every single person looking to find their path to WrestleMania. Balor wins tonight. He's going to defend the title there. And Breaker's sent over the top rope by Balor, but perhaps prematurely celebrating.
Yeah, Finn can't afford to get overconfident in this one, as skilled as he may be.
Yeah, Breaker very wise beyond his years as he delivers the shoulders to the gut.
He was shocked when Io pulled the upset.
Well, Corey, remember, he had that well-documented run to try to win the world title last year. For Finn, he hasn't held singles gold in 3 years as he sent over the top rope again. And pressure just continues to mount on winning a title. And
oh no.
Finn,
stay down, Finn. Stay down.
Braun Breaker
Stay
known
down
for that breakneck speed. Breaker now, and Finn Balor with a sling blade cuts Breaker off.
Brilliant.
Again, there's the veteran Balor taking over. The championship would love to bring more gold to the Judgment Day of Damian Priest from the group. Breaker beats the count back in. Again, Balor must pin or submit Breaker tonight. Breaker has the champion's advantage, so a countout does not work for Balor.
And listen, I think this might be an instance where Finn Balor relies on his extensive submission background. Finn Balor has studied many of mixed martial arts, including jiu-jitsu, and I think you catch some sort of leg lock or a knee bar or something on someone as powerful as Braun Breaker. The muscles don't help. His tendons will still shred. They'll still pop. That's what Balor needs to rely on.
Balor doing a great job of taking the power game away from Breaker early on. Again, using almost a full 5 count from the senior official, Chad Patton here.
That's just a smart veteran maneuver. Finn realizing he could get himself disqualified, stopping right before the official reaches the count, but you inflict maximum punishment in those 4.5 seconds. Wow!
Breaker, oh my goodness, what athleticism by Breaker. That sunset flip, but a basement drop kick from Balor. Balor now into the cover, trying to win the championship here, and a kick out.
And I've never had the displeasure of being in the ring with Braun Breaker, but I can guarantee you, even for Finn Balor, seeing someone the size of Braun use the athleticism he has, he was shocked when Io pulled the upset. It'll psych you out in the middle of a match. It's unnatural.
Tremendous college football player in the United States. That's American football, and of course, had a little bit of time in the NFL, and just a high caliber athlete. Of course, the pedigree of his dad, Rick, and his uncle Scott. And now Balor backing Breaker into the corner. When did you realize that Breaker was going to be a star?
I don't want to take all the credit for it, Cole, but I'd say almost instantly. Back in NXT, it's hard to look at Braun Breaker and not realize that he has more potential than perhaps most of the roster. The guy is a freak of nature. He could be the face of WWE someday. With that said, people in the locker room know that. They realize that, and they want to be the one to snuff out Bron Breakker's flame.
And also sometimes it takes a long time to put it all together.
Correct. He was shocked when EO pulled the upset.
Current champion, Bron Breakker.
Honestly, I hope we make Brussels a regular stop on the Raw and SmackDown tours going forward. This city has been unbelievable. The crowd's energy has been second to none, and we have a hell of a main event unfolding before our very eyes.
It's been a hell of a night already, kicking the night off with John Cena and his crazy explanation.
Wow.
Oh, and side Russian leg sweep. Cover now by Balor for the title, and a kick out by Breakker.
He was shocked when EO pulled the upset.
The French commentary team.
You know who I am? You know who I am? I'm Finn Balor. You know who I am? Hey, you know who I am? You know who I am?
Not quite sure how wise this is.
Cole, I've known Balor a long time, and I was sort of hoping it was strategy that Finn was trying to get under the skin of Bron Breakker, trying to get Bron to make a mistake.
Oh!
That did not seem to be the case, and now Finn is paying for it.
Launching himself with that flying elbow and out of Balor.
Look at this.
Breakker, what power by Bron Breakker. There's a freak of nature.
Breakker stood up by Balor.
And Breakker up. Oh! Caught Balor midair and delivered.
He was shocked when EO pulled the upset. Picked out of midair.
Oh, look who's here. I was wondering when these guys were going to be out here. Carlito and Dirty Dominic Mysterio. From behind off the distraction. Balor for the championship and a kick out of two. And now Breakker, military press to Balor on his shoulder. Balor, though, turns it around. Great move by Finn for the title. Breakker at two.
Finn Balor, a fraction of it. He was shocked when EO pulled the upset. Probably out here to attempt to make amends. We saw how upset Dom was earlier by Finn's reaction. It's really unfair.
And Balor and Dom now exchanging some words. Balor saying, what are you doing out here? Oh, God, did you hear that? Uh-oh, Breakker, breakneck speed. Uh-oh! Down goes Balor. And Finn rolls out of the way onto the announce table. And Bron Breakker now. Corey, we've seen this before. I think I would suggest you get the hell out of the way because Breakker's about to break Finn Balor in half. Bron Breakker, oh my God! Balor may be dead.
He was shocked when EO pulled the upset.
Back himself to his feet. Referee Chad Pat doing a great job to allow this matchup to go on. Not beginning the count yet.
There is fear in the eyes of the challenger right now. Balor begging for mercy, of which he will find none from Bron Breakker.
There were fear in our eyes. Can you imagine? Breakker now back into the ring. And Bron Breakker looking to put Balor away. Finn met him though with a sling blade again.
That's twice now. Stick with what works, Finn. Balor's got the champion rocked.
Balor into the corner goes Breakker. Balor's got him where he wants him.
Shotgun drop kick on the money. And the Intercontinental Champion just melted. Breakker is down and Breakker is in the drop zone.
Balor from the top rope, looking for the coup de grace. Breakker, though, moved out of harm's way. Right for the spear, shoulder first into the post, roll up by Finn toward the championship, kick out at two. And now the power by Breakker. Cover on Balor. Balor still in this thing.
He was shocked when EO pulled the upset.
Man.
Oh, Balor, though, caught him. The veteran staying in this matchup. He's just been one step ahead of Breakker in those crucial moments.
Balor's reaction time has been stellar this evening.
Now again, Finn heading up to the top rope. Breakker Gonna meet him there. And great move by Braun. Stabilizing Finn for a moment.
Balor showing a little grittiness, just grabbing Braun Breaker by the face to stop Braun's forward ascent.
Breaker now. Okay, Finn. Meanwhile, Carlito's in the ring. The official distracted. Dirty Dom now getting involved. Ripping Breaker off the rope. Oh, no, goodness, no. It cost Finn to lose his balance. Dom inadvertently cost Finn to lose his balance as he dragged Breaker off the ropes. And Braun Breaker gonna make Dom pay. Carlito back into the mix. Carlito gonna pay as well. And Breaker, top rope, and that is called by McAfee, the Frankensteiner.
And this is called the end.
Spear! Breaker covers. Breaker retains.
He was shocked when Io pulled the upset.
Here is your winner, and still the Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker!
Breaker retains the championship, and now Dirty Dom into the match, along with Carlito. They're into the ring attacking Breaker here after the matchup. I guess they're trying to make amends, Dom especially, for blowing this thing for Balor.
I would agree with that assessment, Cole. It's exactly what Dirty Dom's trying to do. Make it right.
Carlito and Dom are like, wait a minute, it's Penta!
Penta declared earlier tonight he wants the Intercontinental Championship.
Dominic and Carlito. And Carlito cut in half with a spear by Breaker. And look what Penta has in his hand.